who's your favorite character considered to be the strongest in their verse? And I'll just go over all of them. First of all, I didn't know Leona was the strongest in her verse. I figured it would have been the Wizard King who was the strongest in his verse, or maybe Asta, but I didn't know she was the strongest. And I'm not that much of a fan of her, to be honest. Next is Benimaru, and I do like Benimaru only because his fighting style is really cool. But I'm not that much of a fan of Fire Force, so I wouldn't have him as my favorite. I am a One Piece fan and I do like Whitebeard, but unfortunately, we never got to see much of Whitebeard in his prime. We only saw him when he was an old, decrepit old man. We never saw any hockey from him, so unfortunately, I can't put him up there. I don't like the first Hokage because I think the first Hokage was an idiot, giving every village a nuke. That was a stupid idea. And he just basically made peace for a little bit. He never really actually changed the world or helped that much. He just made his own village the strongest and then left. So he never helped the world that much. So I kind of don't like him as a hypocrite like that. Next is Sinbad, and I do really like Sinbad because it's one of the first anime I ever got into. And I always think he's the drippiest character wherever he goes, which I really appreciate. Plus, I do like his power system in his universe as well. I do like the fact that the Jinns grant you powers, but you have to go beat the Jinns in their dungeon to get the power. I do really like that. So I do have him as a top contender for my favorite. Next is Kaido, and I do like Kaido, but he's sometimes a little bit annoying to me. But I do like him, but he would be my top contender for the strongest or favorite. Next, we got One Punch Man and not One Punch Man, All for One. And I don't like All for One because I think he's a hypocrite. He allowed Deku to do a lot of things I didn't agree with. Like, he allowed Deku to stay friends with Bakugo even though Bakugo was super abusive and literally told him to delete himself from the census. And All Might was there like, oh yeah, you should be friends with him because he wants to be friends with you. No, that's stupid. Why would you tell that to a child? So I really dislike him for that reason. For this guy, the bald guy, he looks like a person from Fire Force. I never watched that much Fire Force, so I can't speak to his level of strength. But I don't know, maybe some people enjoy him. And I don't like this guy as well, Satoru Gojo. I don't like Gojo that much. I think he has way more pride than he should have. I don't personally think he's that strong. He's just in a really weak universe and he uses that to ride the coattails like he's the greatest. So I'm not that big of a fan of Gojo. So I think I'd have to say my favorite character here is Sinbad, which I think a lot of people would agree with me. But do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below.